Well, it's been about a month since I mowed down my blackberries, and I told you I would keep you informed as to what's going on. Let me show you quickly what they looked like before I mowed them down. As you can see, they're pretty doggone tall, and there was a lot of this year's growth. Most everything you see in this is this year's growth. Probably some of it 5, 6, 7, 8 feet tall. A lot of it I did not prune like I should have, would have, could have, should have. But that was a month ago. They look like that. I came through and mowed them down. I showed you that. And so here they are now. And doggone, they're doing better than I thought they would. That right there is probably right at 2 feet tall. Looks like it is coming out of that cane right there. That it's an offshoot, a lateral of that cane. That is that one there looks almost like it is coming up from the mother plant, because it's in such a cluster, a bunch. That little small one there coming up from the roots from the mother plant. But all these, like I say, this one's about 2 feet tall. That one is, most of those are at least 12 to 14, 18 inches. This one here is coming off some of those canes that I mowed down, some laterals off it, and they're all anywhere from 24 to, down to maybe 8 or 10 inches, something like that. There's another good example. So they're doing real well. As you can see, there's green popping up everywhere, which is good. That's what we wanted. I'll just take you down the road. We'll ride down the road. Maybe I won't jostle you too much. And all of this, well, you saw what it looked like. It didn't look like much. There's some brand new stuff coming up from the mother plant. Now, how tall it's going to get, I don't know. We've had a ton of rain, and so I haven't had to water these at all. Haven't had to irrigate. Those are some shoots, some laterals coming off some canes that I mowed. And that is a tree I need to get rid of. But that looks pretty good. Again, some shoots off some canes that I came up with, I cut off. That's weeds mostly. Mostly weeds, and then another, those are blackberries there. So let me turn this card around and I'll show you some more. So there's a good cluster on another row. That's a cane that it probably got laid over a little bit, didn't get cut off as low as the rest of them did. Neither did that one. That's a long cane, and hopefully what I need to come in here and do is get a shovel and dig a hole and let that touch the ground, get in the ground, and then propagate itself. Another good example of growth. Another great example of growth. I'm pleasantly surprised. I really didn't think they'd do this well, but they have, and that other row over there looks pretty good. That row there is something that I wanted to die. I've been trying to kill it for a couple of years now. I'm gonna plant something else there. So I'm glad, although I've got a couple of them coming up in it, I'm glad they didn't. Another good stand there. So we're gonna have some berries next year, it looks like. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe even some fall berries. Some of these should produce some fall berries. All right, let's take a look at one more angle. So this is a shot of about the same angle as before when they were so tall before I mowed them. And as you can see, it's a dramatic difference, but I think I like it. Now, some of you are gonna ask why the grass is dead, and it's dead because I came through here with, I have to take control. I know some of you don't like it, that's okay. I mixed up some glyphosate at about half strength, and it never seems to hurt the blackberries. It just doesn't. If you mix it up pretty strong, I'm sure it would, but half strength or even full strength doesn't seem to harm the blackberries, but it does get some of that grass, and obviously I had a lot of grass in it. But anyway, so some of you gonna scream at me that I'm ruining the earth and whatever, ruining your planet and whatever. Whenever you get a piece of land and you've got 700 feet of blackberries and 600 feet of fence line and you're 65 years old and you tell me that you're doing it all by hand, you're pulling every weed and you're weed eating and all that stuff, and I'll probably call you a liar. But anyway, this is what I do. So it is what it is. But this is what it looks like, and I'm getting a lot of green growth. Some of this is weeds, but a lot of that is blackberries popping up after the mowing. So I'm excited about that, and anyway, looks good. I like it. Just thought I'd show it to you. We're gone.